covering the Villages for you. Here's Jill Winters and the VNN Lifestyle News Team.
The governor signs a bill here in the Villages. Plus, campers learn some valuable golf tips. Governor Ron DeSantis, who recently announced his presidential bid, was at Everglades Recreation Center Tuesday morning signing a digital Bill of Rights.
We are here to sign a piece of legislation called the Digital Bill of Rights. And I think we all know that if we looked at how our daily lives function today versus how they did 25 years ago, you see radical differences in how that functions. And so the technology, all these things are such a big part of our daily lives. And there's some benefits to that, but there are also some drawbacks to that. And I think we've seen with some of these big tech companies how they've used their power to advance their agenda, how they've used their power to commandeer personal information of individual Americans. And so we want to make sure that we're providing protection for Floridians to speak their mind on these platforms, making sure that their data isn't monetized without their consent, making sure that government is not colluding with these companies to try to stifle speech. So I'm going to sign Senate Bill 262 today, and this does create the Digital Bill of Rights. It basically establishes a number of protections for Floridians with respect to the digital sphere. One, the right to control your personal data, including the right to confirm access and delete your personal data from a social platform. You should be in control of this and ultimately have the final say over it. Also has the right to know that your personal data will not be used against you when purchasing a home, obtaining health insurance, or being hired. That's important for privacy. You also have a right to know how internet search engines manipulate search results. This is a very robust series of protections for Floridians. I think it's going to make a big difference, and I think I'm really proud that the legislature was able to get this done. This empowers Floridians. You are not just going to be at the mercy of Big Brother kind of looking over everything you do and collecting all the information about you without your consent. And so I hope people will avail themselves of these protections, and I think it'll make a positive difference for freedom in the state of Florida.
The new Digital Bill of Rights will go into effect July 1st, 2024. Take a look at the front page of Wednesday's Daily Sun for more details. The first day of Camp Villages Fun began Monday. Over at the Villages Golf Academy at Palmer Legends Country Club, a Just for Teens putting clinic was held for grandkids between the ages of 13 and 16. PGA teaching professional Wade Martin led an interactive session showing the youth proper posture, how to hold the golf club, and the 5 things good putters do in their short game. There were some kids that played the game before while others were giving it a try for the very first time. Then on Tuesday, kids between 5 and 12 played a variety of outdoor games on a field at Saddlebrook Softball Complex. There were relay races, a game of Capture the Flag, along with a game called Sharks and Minnows. Daily Sun photojournalist Rachel Stewart captured the joy and focus on the faces of the kids as they had fun playing and meeting some new friends too. Camp Villages runs through August 4th. To sign up your grandkids, just visit campvillages.com. After this short break, we have an excuse for you to head outdoors this weekend. Fishing!
Woohoo! Stay with us. More Villages lifestyle news is coming up right after this on VNN.
You want to enjoy your home, we know. To live well is to eat well. Doc's Restorations knows you want a beautiful kitchen to enjoy your favorite meals with your family. Licensed, bonded, and insured, we can make it happen. Bathroom? We work with trusted brands and American-made materials for a squeaky clean result. Family owned and operated for over 14 years, experienced craftsmen and design consultants. We stand on it. We'll make you look like a million. It's up to you what you tell your neighbors. And much more. So relax. Doc's Restorations will take care of it all for you. One company, one source, one solution.
If you have a hearing loss but won't wear a hearing aid, we have exciting news for you.
It's the Lyric Invisible Hearing System. It's placed deep in your ear canal, it's completely undetectable, and the insertion process takes only minutes with no surgery, medication, or pain involved.
You wear 24 hours a day, there's no maintenance and no batteries to change.
You can sleep, shower, and exercise with it.
In practically the time it's taken us to tell you about this hearing device, we just fit this patient.
Call right now and find out if Lyric is right for you.
This is VNN.
The state of Florida is filled with locations where residents go to fish. Last weekend, the Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission sponsored license-free saltwater fishing across the state. And this weekend, you can go freshwater fishing without having a license. Normally, under Florida law, all anglers fishing, whether in salt or freshwater from a boat or shore, are required to have a license with exceptions. So take advantage of this opportunity. And remember, the Villages has several fishable locations throughout the community for you to enjoy. You can fish from 7 a.m. to dusk every day. If you plan to fish in the Villages, have a license if you are 16 years of age or older at all times. And catch and release fishing is encouraged right here in the Villages. June 18th is going to be National Go Fishing Day, and throughout the community you can find anglers casting their lines.
It's an art. More to me is the challenge of a good fly cast is like a good golf swing. You can go out and fish all day, and if you get good casts to a spot and it's right where you wanted it, it's like a good golf shot. If you get a fish to hit it, that's like a hole-in-one. And the ponds are great for bass, crappie, bluegill, and tilapia. And now we found these tilapia, and they love water up to 100 degrees. And once you get them, they're not real big. Oh, there, we got one. As we speak. Yep, here's another one. And these little guys, I mean, the ones that we have in this pond, they get up to about, like I said, the one I got yesterday was 14 inches, and that really gives you a good fight. And that's poor release. Now, I've been lucky here. I've come here days and I fished for 3, 4, 5 hours and not gotten a bite. And some days it's just slow like that. And here I just got lucky. So it's a lot of fun, and it just opened up a whole new thing for the summer months for us to fish. And that's why we're here.
The Villages Freshwater Fishing Club has more than 450 members. The Northern Chapter has its monthly meeting 7 p.m. Tuesday at Lake Miona Recreation.
Here's your VNN 5-day weather.
From the WVLG Weather Center, this is Christopher James with your VNN 5-day forecast. Temperatures in the high 80s, low 90s for these next couple of days. Chances of rain in the afternoons, anywhere between 20 and 40% here in the Villages. Thursday, temp of 89. Friday, 90. Same for Saturday. Then 92 and 93 possible on Sunday and Monday.
Up next, local football players hit the gym.
Rocking. Dancing.
Shake your body, baby, do that conga.
Relaxing. Or romancing. Thank you for listening to Your Village's soundtrack, WVLG.
The best mix of music, the songs you love. Your Village's soundtrack, WVLG.
The revolutionary Power to Golf Club requires no swing to hit golf shots from 50 up to 225 yards. That's right, no swing. It's empowering golfers with physical issues to continue enjoying time golfing with friends and family. With just the push of a button, the easy-to-use Power to Golf Club launches shots down the fairway and onto the green. Whether a physical issue or just want to join in on the fun, the Power to Golf Club is for you. Visit online, powergolfclub.com.
Every player on this year's Villages High School varsity baseball team received a plaque Monday night to celebrate the team's finish as District 5 4A runner-ups. VHS Rising junior Nathan Buttle received the Buffalo Pride Award, which is for a player that excels on and off the playing field with high character. Senior Carter Parks was named Pitcher of the Year. The team's ace led the way on the mound with 97 strikeouts. His 8 wins, 101 ERA, and 69.1 innings pitched all rank in the Buffalo's top 5 all-time records for a single season. Andon Gray's 33 hits, 367 batting average, and 459 on-base percentage led to being named Offensive Player of the Year, while Marcelo Cortel was the Defensive Player of the Year as he had a team-leading 979 fielding percentage in the outfield and at first base. This team set the program's record for home runs in a season at 8, and they won a playoff game under first-year head coach Alex Menendez. The first day of off-season workouts for both the Villages High School and Wildwood Middle High School's football teams was Tuesday. The Wildcats did dual weightlifting and conditioning sessions. Head coach Vincent Brown Sr. and his staff put the team through lifts and drills. Rising sophomore Cavante Corbin says they are underdogs right now as a younger team, and they know they are going to have to work their butts off. Linebacker Andre Ryan stressed the importance of attending as many summer workouts as possible to his teammates, telling them it's important to get bigger and better, faster and stronger for higher competition. Coach Brown hopes his players learn everything about how to lift and trying to get stronger in the process, not trying to do too much weight, but do what they can handle and the strength will come. He says at the end of the day, they have to trust the process. It's not easy, but he says there is a lot of glory in the end if they trust it. As the Villages High School football team began its summer conditioning and workouts on Tuesday, head coach Richard Pettis told his squad, during his whole career for every sport, the weight room is where you win games. The varsity and junior varsity players went through rotating workouts, splitting time between conditioning drills on the practice field and in the weight room. Rising junior Malik Williams had a goal of being one of the first people in his family to go far through football and go places. He wants his teammates to keep pushing and them to make it to college too. So that's why they have to come in and work their tails off. The Buffalo have what is called the Tough 20 Club. Each player that attends and completes at least 20 summer conditioning workouts will have their name embedded on a wall display. Coach Pettis says this is something they take a lot of pride in, and he adds it's crucial to get everybody buying into that philosophy. For more on these workouts, take a look at Wednesday's sports section of your Daily Sun. We'll be back with more news from Florida's friendliest hometown.
Stay with us. More Villages lifestyle news is coming up right after this on VNN. Broadcasting and streaming live from Lake Sumter Landing in a small building with big windows near the water. AM 640, 102.7 and 104.5 FM. Your soundtrack to the Villages. WVLG Wildwood.
Plaza Lincoln in Leesburg is your destination for luxury. During our spring sales event, enjoy financing as low as 1.9 APR. Plus, current Lincoln owners receive $1,500 bonus cash when trading toward a new Nautilus. We also offer certified pre-owned Lincolns with a 6-year, 100,000-mile warranty. Experience Lincoln today at our showroom, on our website, or even at your home or office. At Plaza Lincoln, our drive to be the best starts with you. Highway 441 across from the Leesburg Airport.
"18 years ago, Jerry Stanley started the rug hooking group in the Villages, and it's still going strong.
I'd like to have more people come in and see what we do. People do not understand what rug hooking is. They think it's latch hook. It's not. It's nothing like latch hook. Latch hook is made with strips of wool of yarn, and it's through a canvas backing, and it's a great hobby for kids. This is more of an art form. It is considered a fiber art. Well, you're using a hook, and basically it's like a crochet hook, except it has a handle. It's not hard at all, it's just making loops. And once you make your loops and they're even, and they're not crowded, you're a hooker. You can buy patterns from established companies. Many of the people here find something that they like and copy it onto a piece of backing. Not copyrighted things, of course, but all of our, like the Rug Hooking magazine will print in every issue a pattern that's free to use for personal use. Some people are very clever and draw their own. There are artists. Artists with wool is what we refer to them. There's one woman whose work is museum quality.
Amy Hamilton picked up the hobby from the group and showed her appreciation by writing an article about the generous group and sending that to the Rug Hooking magazine. That article was published in the March, April, May 2023 issue as part of the first Rug on the Last Page feature. The Rug Hooking group meets at 1 p.m. the first and third Wednesday of the month at Laurel Manor Recreation and the second and fourth Wednesday at Truman Recreation. A popular band hopes residents will have a wild summer. Johnny Wild and the Delights Supper Club was a success, so they are bringing 3 themed catered shows to fans in June, July, and August. Leader of the band and president of Johnny Wild Productions, Andy Matchett, says this is a demand their fan base has had, and they feel so lucky to find a place that works and that people are loving it. Over the past several months, the band has performed 6 dinner shows, which all sold out. Band production manager Kari Ringer says this is a testament to the strength of Johnny Wild, and it has been amazing to see fans embrace the themes of their shows. The next performance is The Original Legends, followed by At the Drive-In July 23rd and British Invasion August 27th. Each supper club is from 6 to 9 p.m. at the Wildwood Community Center. Cost is $55.65. For ticket information, you can visit johnnywild.com and click on Johnny Wild Supper Club at the top of the page. Plus, read Wednesday's Daily Sun for more on this summer content coming your way. It's time now for a brief commercial break.
Stay with us. More Villages lifestyle news is coming up right after this on VNN.
When it comes to sudden onset hearing loss, it's idiopathic, right? We don't really know for sure what causes it. The leading theory is there's a very small blood supply to the inner ear. When the blood is blocked or can't get through for just a little bit of time, it kills or damages parts of the cochlea, the basilar membrane, and the outer hair cell. Steroids are designed, right, to blow everything open. You do a high dose for 10 to 12 days. If the duration of time is short enough between onset of the sudden hearing loss and the steroid therapy, it just works 72, 76% of the time, up to 76% of the time. So that's why we say don't delay. Does it always work? No, but the sooner you start, the better your chances.
When cleaning your air ducts, it's important to clean the entire system. An air duct cleaning from Stanley Steamer removes pounds of trapped dirt, dust, and allergens from your home completely. The cleaning improves your home's indoor air quality, keeps your home cleaner longer, and can even improve the efficiency of your HVAC system. We want you to have the cleanest and healthiest indoor air possible, so call for a free inspection today.
Stanley Steamer gets your home cleaner.
If you enjoy free musical entertainment, well, The Villages is the place for you. These are the bands scheduled to play Thursday night. That's all the news we have for you now. Make sure to pick up a copy of Thursday's Daily Sun to read about an upcoming community book sale. Keep embracing the Village's active adult lifestyle.
Thanks for watching your VNN Lifestyle News Show. This hurricane preparedness tip from VNN and WVLG is brought to you by The Villages Insurance.
Hi, this is WVLG senior forecaster Dave Toll. What happens after a hurricane? Continue listening to WVLG for the latest updates. Let your family know you're safe. Avoid drinking or preparing foods with tap water until you are sure it is not contaminated. Check refrigerated food for spoilage. Remember, if in doubt, throw it out. Wear protective clothing and be careful when cleaning up to avoid injury. Check on your neighbors as soon as possible. Use the phone only for emergency calls. Watch animals closely and keep them under your direction. If your community has experienced a hurricane or any disaster, register on the American Red Cross Safe and Well website at www.redcross.org/safe-and-well. Keep listening for more information, including supplies, pet tips, and detailed information to keep on hand during hurricane season. Presented by The Villages Insurance, and thank you for listening to The Villages Soundtrack, WVLG.
Is diabetes ruining your life? Diabetes Relief Care, located in Majuvia Life Centers on 441 in Lady Lake, can help you get back to your active lifestyle. With our diabetes treatment, insulin is administered as a hormone rather than a drug. Majuvia will co-manage your individualized care plan with your doctor for treatment, testing, and clinical results. Call for a private consultation and see how our diabetes treatment can help you. And yes, we accept Medicare. Visit drcvillages.com or call 352-644-9512.